Alright, what's up guys, Toasty here, Get Burnt. Today I'm going to be talking more about Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and today I wanted to talk about the possibility of a Dragon Ball Heroes DLC pack. Alright, so after Dragon Ball Xenoverse actually comes out, I'm thinking that maybe since they want this game to actually last for a couple of years, they said they want this game to actually last for a couple of years for the DBZ fans, they want this to be at least like a 2-year game, I think. So I would assume that along with the GT story DLC packs that are apparently going to end up coming out for pretty much just the normal story that we're having with Xenoverse of Toa and Mira messing with the timeline there, they're probably going to end up messing with GT as well and make that entire like DLC pack for all of GT into like a package where, I don't know, you pay like $10 or $15 or something for it. And I'm wondering if maybe they'll also do maybe a character pack for Dragon Ball Heroes. If not, actually have some sort of like little maybe story element, maybe adding Toa and Mira into Dragon Ball Heroes, because Dragon Ball Heroes' plot actually seems to be somewhat similar to the actual plot of Xenoverse. It actually seems to like still be like somebody is messing with time. I believe it's Dr. Reishi, but I'm not really sure because I obviously don't have the game. I've never played Dragon Ball Heroes, but obviously, for those of you who don't know, Dragon Ball Heroes is a card game in Japan that pretty much has any character from Dragon Ball Z or GT that you could actually think of. But the reason for that is because it's a card game. That's why it has so many characters, as well as because they're always adding on characters. The game didn't really start out with like as many characters that it has now, although it is really cool that they were able to add so many characters. They were able to have like Vegeta Super Saiyan 3, Trunks Super Saiyan 3, Future Trunks, by the way. I think they also have normal Trunks from the normal timeline in Super Saiyan 3 as well. They have Vegito Super Saiyan 3, they have Gogeta Super Saiyan 3, as well as, yeah. And they also have Golden Great Ape Gogeta and all that stuff. Obviously, you don't have to go that crazy with like Golden Great Ape Gogeta and stuff, but I think that the main characters that from Dragon Ball Heroes that people actually want, like Super Saiyan 3 Trunks, Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, Super Saiyan 3 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3, like a lot of characters, Super Saiyan 3 Future Gohan. There are a lot of characters that people would probably want to see in that, especially the GT Goten. A lot of people also, I've seen a lot of people on my videos saying that they also want GT / end of Dragon Ball Z Goten in Xenoverse, and I think that that sort of thing would be awesome to add in, mainly because we've never really had any of those characters in an actual Dragon Ball Z fighting game before, so it would be honestly really cool to see how you can match them up to other people. Obviously, some of them may be a little bit tough to do, like GT Goten. He would probably require an entirely new model because, there isn't really anyone in the game that really resembles Goten as much, just for them to try and port stuff over for it. So I think that maybe you can just change the other guys like Future Trunks and all that stuff. Since you already have the Future Trunks model, you would really be able to just change it a little bit to have Super Saiyan 3. Obviously, it's not that simple. It's probably a lot more difficult to do it on the developing side of things. Although I do think that adding a bunch of Dragon Ball Heroes kind of characters from that game would be pretty cool. As well, you're actually able to go Super Saiyan 2 with Bardock as well. And there's also Evil Bardock from the stuff that I talked about a while ago with the Time Breakers in Dragon Ball Online. The Bardock with the mask, and a lot of people say he's already evil and all that stuff, but yeah, they call him Evil Bardock because he's being used for actual evil. So it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool to have that sort of thing in a game. Obviously, they're not going to be putting any Dragon Ball characters from the beginning, and who knows, maybe they'll end up adding Dragon Ball characters as well, maybe Mercenary Tao, Goku. It doesn't have to be like stuff like Yamcha, because if you just give Yamcha a like how they did in BT3, they didn't have a Yamcha like Dragon Ball separate character, they just had Yamcha with the different clothing. You don't really need to go that far for Yamcha, because Yamcha himself really isn't that extremely different. So yeah, him, Tien, those are the kind of characters that you don't need to change. But then like there are other characters that would be pretty cool, and I just think that Dragon Ball Heroes as a whole would be really awesome to add. You don't really need to add like unnecessary characters like Kid Krillin. Obviously, a lot of people would say they want Kid Krillin, but obviously it's not really needed. It's just something that is like a little extra fun. Maybe if you want to sneak that in, that you can just do that, I guess. There's no real huge thing about this. I'm just saying that this sort of thing, maybe to increase the longevity of the game. Obviously, a lot of you are going to say, oh man, yeah, but I'm going to be playing with my created character all the time, which is true. A lot of people are going to be playing with their created characters most of the time when they're playing Xenoverse, because that's the main feature of the game. Obviously, there are characters as well, like playable characters like Goku, Vegeta, all of them from the Dragon Ball Z series. Although people are going to be wanting to play as their original characters themselves, because it's their characters. They want to explore their own characters and see how they fight and all that stuff, instead of only playing as Goku and all that stuff. So I think that obviously, even though it would be cool. I think that it would be nice to actually add some Dragon Ball Heroes characters down the line. It doesn't even have to be like 2015. It could be like 2016, like maybe mid or beginning 2016. You can add those in, because I would assume that for the GT arcs, they're going to be probably adding that in around maybe winter, maybe of 2015, maybe like December and all that stuff. So maybe at mid 2016, you can add in some Dragon Ball Heroes characters in a little pack so that you can get some of those. And I think that sort of thing would be really cool. Obviously, what ifs are not something that's new to Dragon Ball Z games. Obviously, Spike has put Super Saiyan 3 Broly and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta in Raging Blast in Raging Blast 2. So it really wouldn't be anything extremely new. Obviously, for Dimps it would be new because they really haven't added in any real what-if characters, but that was before they made Dragon Ball Heroes. They've actually had a lot of characters in Dragon Ball Heroes. I could link it in the description for all of you that actually want to see all of the characters that are actually playable in Dragon Ball Heroes. I would just put all the playable characters in the description, but this list is so long that it's kind of impossible to put all of these characters in there. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for today, guys. I just think that after the GT Arc DLC, which is probably going to end up happening because a lot of people are actually asking for it, I think that it would be really awesome to actually have some Dragon Ball Heroes DLC in Xenoverse. Tell me what you guys think, though. Do you guys want a Dragon Ball Heroes DLC thing, or do you not really care about actual playable characters? Do you actually only care about your created character, and would you actually rather have something replace that? Also, I don't think that Super Saiyan 3 could just be put into a like DLC. I don't think that that really can work that way, but you know, a lot of people are going to say differently, so you know, that's just what this is for. This is a discussion channel, so we're going to discuss everything about this game and about this DLC that could hopefully be coming out. We don't really know. But yes, that is it for today, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like down below, as well as to subscribe if you are new as well. And also make sure to check out my latest 2 Xenoverse videos where I talk about my full-on thoughts on Xenoverse as a whole, my honest thoughts, as well as the video where I talked about the character customization characteristics and how they affect your character in terms of height and all that other stuff. So those are 2 videos that you should check out. They are on the screen right now, as well as in the description. So yep, that's all I gotta say for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys later with more Dragon Ball Xenoverse and all that other stuff. All sorts of news and updates. And yep, that's it for me. Peace out.